Hey dear friends, today I'm going to show you a very simple lick. That is very easy to understand, but I want to show you first of all how you can understand it, but then how I would go about exploring this thing and using it in a different context. This is only a G triad that's basically at the core of this line. And triads can also sort of drive us crazy because so many ways to play it. Today we're only going to use 3 shapes. This shape, and this shape, and this shape. So write 3 shapes and they all only contain the notes of the G major triad, right? The notes of the G major triad, that's G, B and D, right? So just on the guitar, right, they're not always occurring in this, you know, order. If we're playing the piano, right, we can play G, B, D, B, D, G, D, G, B. But the guitar's a different horse again, and so we can have it like this, G, B, D, but we can also have it like B, D, G, and also like D, G, B. Which I guess is the same thing. But anyways, today we only want to use those triads, and for a start we're going to just play the triad and then we're going to play the note of the triad, the G, and then a half note lower, and the same with the B. Right, so I'm still, while I'm playing, seeing the triads on my fretboard, the shapes of the triads, and we're starting very literal. By that I mean I'm recording a G triad, maybe let's record this chord, and just like play the triads over it. So let's hear how that sounds. Maybe reverse the thing. So it's really always a good idea to practice the same thing in variations. You can come up with variations, right? I'm playing it ascending, descending, starting on the G string. And right, not to forget about endless possibilities for rhythmic variations, right? But it's important that if you practice a small thing, first of all, I want to recommend that you practice something really small that is super clear to you, and then try to find ways to play the same thing differently. That will help you immensely to really learn it, right? And now I'm just going to play this exercise again on the looper. And since I've been to a Pat Metheny concert, I'm trying to phrase it a little bit like him. So that's super quick, right? Let's hear how it sounds. And that's how I start. I know the name of the notes. It's a G, it's a B, it's a D. It's a B, it's a D, it's a G, it's a D, it's a G, it's a B. I know the name of the notes, right? And that's how I start. And then I'm already thinking, oh, there's a very nice chord that I like a lot that has a G triad in it, but an A in the bass. Right, so there we go. I'm already happy. What's happening? We're having a new root, that's the A. The G is the flat 7. Now, right, we're always measuring to the lowest note. The G is the flat 7. The B would be the 9. And the D would be the 4. In this context, I think it's the sus4. This is an A7. sus4-9 chord. And And now I'm recording this chord on my looper and still playing the same stuff that I just played a minute ago, playing the G triad in variations and using the little slide thing. And let's get back to the line. If I look at the same shapes on the upper three strings, then we can see sort of playing. Right, that's another way of playing a G triad. Let's play like this. Starting on the downbeat. Starting on the offbeat. Yeah, and then I just thought, oh man, it really looks also like E minor, so let's play it over an E minor 7/11 also. And then of course, if we have an E minor and an A7, then we could maybe resolve it to a D major, and then on the D major I would just play the D major triad. Right? Find the same shape somewhere else. So let's... And so that's the way I spend my days, right? So I'm really trying to get in sync with a looper that needs some time. First of all, I need to record a loop that's working. Then I really try to get into the feeling and, you know, connect. And last but not least, I'm mixing stuff that I would usually play with stuff that I just like investigated, and then that's what's happening. So have a lot of fun. Check out your triads. You can use any note of the 12 notes that we have. Maybe not all of those options sound good, but it's for sure worth trying them out. See you around. Bye. And by the way, there's a Patreon video where I'm also exploring two really nice small things, but that's a little elevated. It's on Just Friends. But yeah, just like if you're interested in more complex stuff, what else can you do with triads and also with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs, watch the video. The link for the Patreon channel is in the description box.